to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Mountaineers will put total weather and will get started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Knights offense takes the field to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll start this drive going to the air. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Under fire. Finds his back in the middle. Breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, the ground game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Knights are flying down the field. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. They're setting up the screen. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Headed to take the touchdown. The Knights will try to put one on the board on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on set? Crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Touchdown Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking for the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Swings it out to the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Peterson. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Under fire. Oh, what a play is intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Shakes off the defender. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Lockett. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Wants to throw, it's Peterson. Finds his tight end. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Unloads it left. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. From the gun, looking for a man. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Floats it out in space. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Back to throw, it's Peterson. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Mountaineers want to move quickly. The play-action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll try to take it back. He's out of bounds at the 5, and what a job to set up his offense.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the timing just a hair off.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Setting up the screen. There he goes. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Peterson. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that...
He's loose. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Can't get him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got his man across the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's back. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mountaineers look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll do it himself. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. They'll try to get it through the air. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Throws toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one is perfect. That brings them to within one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
The Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Off-play action. The quick out. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Peterson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. QB draw. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They take the lead with the 6. Here comes the 2-point try.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these has to be great when you're throwing, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Sims. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Turning and firing back to the right. That's risky.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Peterson. Looking to scramble. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Touchdown Knights! Fit it in the window for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. Down close to the end zone, ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Ware. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quick strike complete. Not much running. Thanks to this senior defender. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, UCF! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Back to throw, it's Peterson. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Lots of room to touchdown, West Virginia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss, trying to get that 1st down.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This 2nd half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ashley. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Rush is on him. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Back to pass, it's Peterson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Here's the handoff. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him the big play on first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. That's caught. It's Ashley. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Running behind that left side. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Powers forward. Touchdown Knights! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Peterson. Fires to the big fella.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. And back to the air on second down. Finds a man in the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Complete to the right. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. We need to go for it on fourth down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.